The day began with a special service in the parish church of St Mary the Virgin in Uphaven, the place where 85 Squadron was first formed.
Lord of our lives and Father of all, we dedicate this plaque to all the men and women who served on 85 Squadron from 1917 until its disbandment in 1991, and to the members of the 85 Squadron Association and their families that keep that selfless spirit alive.
85 Squadron was formed in the final stages of World War I, but came together once more for World War II and played a key role in the Battle of Britain, with squadron pilots flying Hurricanes against the German assault. The squadron also gained a reputation for night fighting.
We defended against doodlebugs, V1s, night intruders, bombers, and we switched roles and became part of a 100 group where aircraft were tasked with flying with the bomber streams over Germany and making sure that the bomber formations remained intact and immune from night fighter attack. So the Mosquito of the day was equipped with all sorts of countermeasures and equipment that enabled them to detect the German night fighters, engage them successfully. They would loiter around the German airfields and hit them on the way home, and then hopefully escort the bomber stream unmolested back to the UK.
Around 100 veterans and their families turned out for today's gathering to mark 100 years since 85 Squadron began.
To be here on this day is special. To think that at this time, 100 years ago, Passchendaele was going on. Our lads were up in the air scouting mainly. And the First War was dreadful at the time. And to think that we're now here 100 years later, safe and warm, with all our history behind us, meeting some of our colleagues and members of the squadron we haven't met before, is wonderful.
As part of today's commemorations, a special World War I-era replica plane flew in to an enthusiastic reception.
It represents the start of it all, really. As we saw, it's an SE-5 replica, but it's very representative and realistic. And from my poem, I used the phrase wood, canvas and string, and that was what these planes were, who fought in the First World War. Wood, canvas and string up there, small arms fire from the ground. Very precarious position to be in, and very brave people who did that.
What we now know as the RAF was born here at Uphaven, and this is also where 85 Squadron was formed on the 1st of August 1917. And that's why they chose to come back here to remember comrades past and present and to celebrate their centenary year. Rosie Leyden, Forces News, Uphaven.